Yes, won't it be? I'm not a racist.
The refs made a bad call. Yeah!
In Caitlin Clark's final playoff game against the Connecticut Sun, she faced an onslaught of physical defense that many fans felt was beyond the bounds of fair play. Throughout the match, Clark was practically mauled by opposing players, who aggressively targeted her every time she drove to the basket or attempted to create scoring opportunities. Despite her skill and tenacity, the relentless contact she endured often went uncalled by the referees, leaving her to navigate a minefield of defenders without the protection she deserved. This physicality took a toll on her performance and overall team morale, as it became clear that the Sun were intent on neutralizing her impact at any cost. The lack of fouls called against such overtly aggressive play only added to the frustration of the Fever and their supporters, as they watched one of the game's brightest stars being battered in a crucial playoff setting.
Working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet!
Foul! 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 Foul!
After the Indiana Fever's playoff loss to the Connecticut Sun, a wave of frustration swept through the fan base, with many expressing their dissatisfaction over the officiating and the treatment of players like Caitlin Clark. The relentless physicality she faced, coupled with the lack of protection from the referees, left a bitter taste for supporters who felt that the integrity of the game was compromised. In response, a significant number of fans have voiced their refusal to watch future WNBA games, citing concerns about player safety and fairness on the court. As Caitlin Clark faced the formidable Connecticut Sun, she also battled a vocal heckler whose taunts aimed to undermine her confidence during this critical match. Despite her determination, the Fever fell short, ending their season in disappointment. Many fans took to the comment sections of videos to express their outrage, highlighting how the heckler's relentless jeers only added to the immense pressures athletes face in high-stakes moments. I've gathered some comments from various videos I watched, and many of them were quite disturbing. DigiDingo wrote, "Why is it always some fat fuck who could probably barely even dribble down the court that wants to talk shit?" Jimrat1017 wrote, "Surprise, surprise. It's the incel-looking motherfucker that wants to start beef with a female professional athlete." 98th World wrote, "Fat, grown man trying to talk shit to a 22-year-old professional athlete, laughing my ass off." After the Indiana Fever's playoff loss, many fans took to social media to say they would never watch the WNBA again, and even hoped the ratings would drop. While they were upset about officiating and the treatment of players that looked like Caitlin Clark, some comments quickly turned ugly, with racist undertones emerging. Players on the Connecticut Sun reported receiving a lot of hate and threats directed at them. They expressed their frustration over how these negative comments reflected a deeper issue within the fan base. It was disheartening to see that instead of supporting the game, some fans resorted to harmful rhetoric. The negative atmosphere surrounding Caitlin and the team has overshadowed her achievements. Although the Fever ultimately lost in the playoffs, Clark's talent and resilience left a lasting impression on the season. To provide more context, I've included my new bracket analyzing the final games of the playoffs.
Yes, won't it be? I'm not a racist.